Hello and welcome back to another video. It is Thrawn's Revenge here, and this is the Jedi Vector. For those who have never seen it, I wouldn't blame you. This is from the new canon stuff that Disney has been working with. It is during the High Republic era, which, if I remember correctly, is like 300 or 400 years before the Clone Wars and the prequels started. It is kind of the only vehicle I like in all of High Republic. It's kind of the only thing I like in High Republic because it's a very unique design. And there's a lot of really quirky features with it that I think are kind of cool. So, to go over really quickly, it is manufactured by Valkyrie Enterprises. It is a starfighter. It is equipped with an engine. It does not specify whether this vehicle has hyperdrives or not on the Wikipedia. I'm going to assume it does not have hyperdrives, because it also doesn't have shielding and medi-targeting equipments, because these are only supposed to be driven by Jedi and Force-sensitive people. So because of that, it works very similarly to the Jedi Starfighters and Jedi Interceptors. You could consider this kind of as a precursor, with some even more specific quirks designed for Jedi. So getting into the model itself, I have it currently right now on a stand. This stand does not come with instructions. If you are interested in getting the instructions, you can find them on my Rebrickable. Every bit supports me, so if you do, thank you. So, the model. You can see that the cockpit is based off of the X-Wing cockpit, because that is the best design that I could come up with without having a overcomplicated brick-built cockpit. There are a lot of people who've made different versions of this. I do think that the brick-built cockpits do give it more of that style of the Vector, but on the downside is that there's a lot of parts to that. I preferred just having the X-Wing style cockpit. I felt that worked better. My version has brick-built wings, so these are nice and smooth, except for the Technic beam that goes into them. And then, of course, it is able to hold the astromech droid, which is back here. There's two little flaps here that can move out, and then you're able to hold the astromech droid there. It holds two people. It is supposed to hold one Padawan and one Jedi. So, if I take this off of the stand... Come on. Boop. Let me remove the stand. So there's that, and then there. So you can see it has space for two, and there's the controls in here. Another quirky feature with this vehicle in canon is that a lightsaber is needed to unlock the vehicle, so the weapons will not operate and it will not fly without a lightsaber inside of it. That's kind of the cool, quirky feature. I don't actually have a system to be able to put a lightsaber in. You could replace the control system that I have currently implemented in the model with a lightsaber and just like a tile with a clip, and that could work instead. I prefer to have actual controls still integrated into the model, so I just omitted that section, and you can just, make believe, put the lightsaber somewhere, and that works out. So this is what it looks like. It's very thin, it's very sleek, there's not a lot of weight. It is expensive, and the reason it's expensive is because the joints that are used for the wings are very expensive because they come in white. If you don't want it in white, I would recommend switching them to light bluish gray and dark bluish gray. That works perfectly fine. It'll still keep most of its color. This model does have a main flaw, and if you look at the wings, you'll kind of see them. These wings are held together by 3 studs to the Technic beam, and so ratcheting them up and down, the wings will almost immediately break. There's 2 versions of this model. There is a desk version and a play version. The desk version is the version that I'm holding right now, where the wings are smoother, there's less Technic in them, but because of that, the wings will basically break at this seam right here if you even ratchet it, move it in any way. In terms of swooshability, it is very swooshable. It's very easy to handle, other than the wings being the main issue. Another point of breaking is this guy right here. This guy can easily pop off if you're not careful with it. It's only connected by a single stud, but it gives that smoothness that I really wanted to capture in the model itself. The nose is a very weird design. The model goes from a 4-stud construction to a 5-stud construction, so the whole nose section is able to pop off because it's connected by Technic. So if I wanted to, I could just... Come on. Yeah, there we go. See, that's it's very weird, but it does work because the nose doesn't really weigh much. So that's the only reason that I was able to get it to work like that. Other than that, I think it's a really cool model, you know, the precursor to the Interceptors and the Jedi Starfighters. It's very unusual, it's very sleek, it feels modern, but old at the same time, and that's the main reason I kind of wanted to make my own version of this. So that's kind of why I built this. I built it kind of for fun, and then ended up making instructions afterwards. So if you're interested, instructions are down below. Thank you so much for all the support that I've been getting recently. My Instagram just hit 300, and my YouTube should be at 200 shortly, and my Twitch will also be at 200 soon as well. So thank you so much. It means a lot to me for all of y'all to be supporting me. And here, let me put this on a stand so I can talk better. So I'll give you guys some more quick little updates. The ATAA model is still being worked on. It is a unit of a model. Oh god. Oh god. Give me 1 second. This stand was not built well. So, there we go. So let's put this guy back here. So, ATAA model I'm still working on. It's a chunker of a boy. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot of Technic. It's a lot of internals. It's a lot of structure. So I've been working on that. The X-83 Twin Tail is done. That is planned to be the next video that I will be making. And I got the parts for the secret model. You guys won't know what it is until the rest of the parts come in. There are 2 custom 3D printed parts that are still not here yet. As soon as those are in, I'll be making a video on that. That might take priority over the X-83 if those come in beforehand. So expect that as well. So that's all I have for you today. I know this video is a little short. It's hard to say it's not an interesting vehicle, but it's kind of not an interesting vehicle because it just is what it is. It's very simple. It's very sleek. It has a lot of good positives and negatives, but there's not much to say about it, which is why this video is kind of shorter than normal. So I apologize for a shorter video. I hope to have more longer, more interesting videos soon. So thank you so much, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.